Much has changed in the 3 years since we launched the CDJ-2000, so we've updated and made improvements to take advantage of the latest technology. Mobile devices are becoming more and more powerful, DJs are demanding even more live remixing functions, and it takes so much more to stand out from the crowd. Not only that, we've brought the main features that DJs love about production and DJ software into the DJ booth in a reliable hardware platform built for the club environment. From talking to DJs and listening to all your requests for new features, we've added a list of improvements as long as your arm, and made the CDJ-2000 Nexus tougher than ever before. Our Recordbox software revolutionised set preparation by using your laptop to prepare in advance and take your entire collection on a single USB or SD drive. Now you can get the benefits of preparation and portable Recordbox all from your mobile phone.
I could be in the car on my way to a show, I've been getting a demo, download it, how do I play it straight away if I don't have time to connect to the internet and so on. So, and then I found out that you guys already thought about that, which is good. It's a very, very big step, and I'm super excited about that.
The new Recordbox button gives wireless access to Recordbox on both your laptop and mobile, but you can also connect to your phone by USB. This is the first deck in the world to have this feature, and we made it stable with track buffering and quantized emergency loops if a connection is lost. Another major bonus of the Nexus system is how the players can communicate. The most obvious is the sync function. This locks up to 4 decks in perfect time using Recordbox Beatgrids and frees up time to focus on tricks and funky hits. Our most requested new feature is Slip Mode, which takes all of the risk out of using remix functions like loop, scratch and reverse. We've massively upgraded the quantize feature so that it works on playback too. The CDJ-2000 snaps cue and loop points to the Recordbox Beatgrids, but now the Nexus will actually quantize the playback of your hot cues, hot loops, loop editing and the reverse even further. Also, you can now edit your Recordbox Beatgrids on the CDJ screen with no need to go back into the software. We've added an option in Recordbox that enables hot cue auto-loading when a track is loaded onto the player. Saving you loads of time in the club, My Settings can be edited in Recordbox and loaded to the players from our mobile app and from SD and USB. With the size of music libraries increasing all the time, we've improved our browsing interface to make navigation even easier. Any track artwork will be automatically displayed on screen, giving instant visual recognition of tracks. We've also given our master tempo effect a complete overhaul, which is essential for mixing in key. Now you can make large tempo changes without changing pitch, while still preserving excellent sound quality, and even to ±16%. The CDJ-2000 hardware has proven its toughness, but there's always room for improvement. The needle search strip is now illuminated with indents that match the loop editing mode, making it easier to use in the darkest clubs. Also, both the top panel and the buttons are made from anti-scratch material. We've also upgraded the power and LAN connections to make it even more secure. Finally, the new emergency loop enables an automatic 4-bar loop if you accidentally remove a USB drive, Ethernet cable, or if wireless devices go out of range before a track is fully buffered.
And everyone's booing and cheering and want to know what's happened. Well, now on this new feature, if that ever happens, and even if you take the USB stick out,
it goes into an emergency loop. How handy. I think that is really amazing.
The CDJ-2000 Nexus is a complete overhaul of our industry standard decks. We've kept everything that was already perfect and hugely improved everything else. We've taken features that were only available in Recordbox or software sequences and added them into the deck, ready to be used live. And with our new Recordbox app, we've introduced the world's first system that allows you to prepare tracks on your phone and wirelessly upload them to the decks. You can customize the CDJs on your phone before you arrive at the club using My Settings. All of this without compromising the interface and ease of use. And it's now even tougher and better suited to the challenging environments it's used in. Leave your fragile laptop at home and get all the important advances that software and controllers brought while using sturdy equipment, all from a single SD card or mobile phone. The CDJ-2000 Nexus marks an important new chapter in the evolution of DJ.
In this video, we're going through the sync feature on the CDJ-2000 Nexus. The sync feature automatically beat matches up to 4 CDJs, giving you more time to be creative during your mix. It's really simple to use. The track that's playing out loud will simply hit the master button and then the sync button. The track we want to mix in will hit the sync button and then play. So as you can hear, the 2 tracks are beat matched. Simple as that, it's all done for you. Before using the sync feature, there's 2 things that you need to do. You need to analyse all of your music within Recordbox, and you need to make sure the 2 CDJs are linked together. Within Recordbox, if you import your whole library, it will automatically start analysing the music. This will give each track its own beat grid, a waveform view, and it will analyse the key as well. Once you've analysed your whole collection, it can then be exported to a USB drive, an SD card or an external hard drive. You can also use rekordbox wirelessly on a mobile device or on your laptop with a wireless network to the CDJs. rekordbox isn't compatible with CDs, so using CDs won't work with the sync feature on the CDJ-2000 Nexus. We've loaded our entire rekordbox library onto this USB key. We've got a track loaded up, and as you can see on the waveform view, there's red dashes, and as we zoom in, there's 3 more white dashes. This is what the Beatgrid actually is, and the red dash indicates the first beat of each bar. It's this Beatgrid that the sync feature uses to snap the 2 tracks together. We've also added the ability to adjust the Beatgrid from the CDJ-2000 itself. If rekordbox hasn't analysed the Beatgrid 100% accurately, that can be adjusted in real time. So, we can zoom into the track and we can hold down the navigational key, and then we can shift it right or left, changing the Beatgrid. So if your beat match isn't perfectly correct, you can just adjust it here to bring it back in time. Just above the waveform view is the phrase meter. The phrase meter displays the current beat position within the bar. Hit play and you can see it counting through the bar. The blue display at the bottom is for the current deck, and the orange one at the top is for the master deck. We can use this to match phrases before placing a mix. The second step you need to take before using the sync feature is to make sure your players are linked together. This can be as simple as using one LAN cable to connect the 2 CDJs together, or you can create a whole LAN network with up to 4 CDJs, 1 mixer and 2 laptops. We have the DJM-900 Nexus, so to add this to the link we need to use an external hub. If you've got a DJM-2000, this has a built-in hub so you can plug everything directly to it. Once we have a mixer in our link setup, you get so many more features. The on-air display displays which deck is going out live to the speakers. As you can see, it's illuminated red when it's live and it's white when it's not. The other feature we get is seamless switching of the master sync function. Currently this deck's the master, and that's the live one. If we're then to mix across to this track here, this one's automatically going to become the master. This also applies to the up faders, the EQ and the trim. As you can see, sync is a helpful feature for beginners looking to learn how to beat match, but it can also be a powerful tool for DJs completing 4 deck mixes or creating live mashups.